Hey everybody, welcome back to Well That Sucks, brought to you by our sponsor, upcoming, still not available yet, quality content clothing. But wow, would you look at this shirt and look at this beanie? Aren't they pretty swick? I think so. I'll let you know when you can get them. Also, check out the like button down below the video. Give it a click. It's really helpful and supportive. All right, cool. Let's start off with number 19. Just sold my PC. After sending it across the country, I realized my wireless mouse's USB was still plugged in. You know, along the lines of things that could go wrong in selling a PC, this seems pretty mild. I'm sorry you're gonna have to get a new mouse, but at the same time, I've never sold a PC because I'm too paranoid that I'm gonna sell it, and then it's gonna be like, oh shoot, I didn't reinstall Windows properly. I'm gonna read an article after the fact, and they're gonna be like, did you do this before you sold your computer? And I'll be like, I didn't do that. Oh, now they have access to all my accounts, all my files, all my docs, they can recover it all. Oh God, what have I done? I didn't remove the hard drive? Oh shoot, this is really bad. So just losing a wireless mouse, I'd be like, if that's what happened, that is the least of my concerns. Thank goodness they don't have everything else of mine. Oh God. I hope they paid you enough where you can get a new mouse though. Unclogging the sink drain. Well, the thumbnail didn't look very good there. Is a lot of poop about to start coming up? Yep. Yep, that's exactly what happened. What is that thing? Is that some sort of like instant vacuum pump where you just depress it and it's just like everything in there just comes right up? Because that's an amazing tool, but also, yep, poop. Oh, one of the most scarring moments I remember living in my childhood home was poop coming up the bathtub. It was a bathtub that was like below floor level. And so like that's the lowest point in the house. So if there's a backup, I mean, it's coming up there. And I was like, wait, that's for the toilet. That I didn't realize at that point that, you know, all the sewage pipes in a house, it's all connected. It all goes to the same place, whether it's your sink or your bathtub or your toilet. And I'm like, why is it coming up? Oh, that's gross. I don't want to go in there ever again. And I didn't. Just spent $5,000 on a new fence. Did a tree go through? Oh, it's more poop once again. Man, we're having a poop field day here on Well That Sucks. Well, hopefully they can like dig that area out and just kind of go under the fence without actually having to remove the fence. There's probably a way to do this without having to take the entire fence out. And if you do have to take the fence out, it'd just be that portion, not the entire thing. So unless the part that really sucks is you're just getting poop spray on your fence. Or maybe it's not actually poop. Maybe this is fresh water and it's just dirt that's in it. We can hope. Because if that's poopy water, that'd be a shame. But it's probably not, because it would likely not be as pressurized if it was a sewage line, right? So, save 4 years to buy a BMW. 3 days later, this piece of metal bounced on the highway into my headlight, destroyed the headlight. The module dealership wants $28.95 to fix it. I feel like, at the very least, this is better than I was expecting. When I saw the post starting off with save 4 years to buy a BMW, I was thinking like a few days later, it's just gonna be totaled because someone ran a red light or something. So this sucks, and I'd be very, very upset if it happened to me. But at least most of your car is still good and intact and drivable and all that stuff, and you're okay. I don't mean to be an apologist of unfortunate things happening, but your insurance should cover it. I know it's not like another vehicle and that they have insurance that would cover the damage, but your insurance, it should cover this. I'm fairly certain that unexpected things that happen to your car are generally covered, unless it's very specific cutouts for natural disasters and things like that. And they're like, what, your house burned down? Sorry, we don't cover your cars for that. So, chilling in the bathroom with my parents and a cat during a tornado warning. This is like an interesting time for a selfie. Your parents are like really unhappy at the fact that, is our house gonna be okay? And you're like, yo, selfie time, here we go. Smile, everybody. As I kind of, sort of not really get all our faces into this selfie unless it's just cropped for the purposes of anonymity on the internet. At least you have a cat in there to keep you company, okay? That's gotta make things a little bit better. Unless the cat's really nervous and just scratching people. I don't know how it goes. Hope your house was okay. Fingers crossed. Phone slipped out of my pocket while go-karting and became wedged under the cart. This is what I found at the end of the lap. That's real impressive, actually. I wonder if the phone would still work. Does it still work? It's just like you hit the power. Wait, actually, is the power button cut off? No, that's the bottom of the phone, isn't it? You should still have the power button. You should try. I wonder, like, how much of a phone can you take off to where the phone will still keep working, right? Like, the phone doesn't need 100% of its mass. If you just shaved off a little bit of the edge, it would still work. How far in can you go before it's not going to be functioning anymore? That's what I want to know. This would be a very interesting experiment, but also, dang, that's a lot of force. Slice the piece of metal clean off. That's crazy. Don't get your finger stuck under there. Thought I bought forks. Entertaining. Full-size flatware. Durable dishwasher save plastic. 24 plastic spoons. Okay, really, guys? Come on. I mean, you're screwed either way. This is like a Schrodinger's disposable silverware situation here, where if you had bought it expecting it was spoons, it would have been forks in there. You bought it expecting it would be forks based on the image, it was spoons. It was gonna go either way. Based on your expectation, when you opened that box, whatever was inside, it was in a state of superposition until opened, and then it became the other thing that you didn't want it to be. So, enjoy. Let's talk outside. Are those mosquitoes? Are those? Why are you here? Why? What? Oh, this gives me anxiety. This must actually be what I look like when I go to a place with mosquitoes and I just don't realize it because I get bitten so much more than everybody else. It's insane. Except maybe this person. Why have you taken out the phone? Why are you taking a selfie here? Why are you not, like, going elsewhere as quickly as you possibly can? You need to, like, put something over yourself. You need to be swatting them off. You need to go inside. You need to be leaving this place as soon as you can. Why are you standing still taking a photo? I get it, internet karma, but that's horrible. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Oh my God. My apartment received a shockwave from a missile that hit my neighborhood. That seems a little bit beyond, well, that sucks to, well, that's very scary and life-threatening and serious. And hopefully you are okay. And all right. I don't really know how to respond to something like that, honestly. So, yeah. I got stuck behind a drawbridge today, and so did an ambulance. You can't really pull to the side of the road when it's a drawbridge, can you? It'd be interesting if there was like a button that ambulances could have where they would be able to like drop any drawbridge that they're presented with, but I guess at the same time it's up because there's a big boat going through it, and so that wouldn't really be good for the boat either. Then the boat wouldn't need an ambulance, and the ambulance would just be like deferring the issue to somewhere else in favor of doing whatever else it needs to do. Really, what we just need are flying ambulances. This is what we need, all right? Companies, start making floating ambulances or hovering ambulances. You will strike it rich. I will invest. Do it. I'm starting to think this view isn't worth golfers aiming directly at our homes. This is actually, this is kind of, well, no. So my dad lives on a golf course, but he's kind of alongside a hole, so they're not aiming at his house. But when I go there, his driveway is too steep for me to take a car into, so I have to park on the side of the road that's like adjacent to the golf course. And so I'm like 30 feet away from a putting green. And I'm so terrified that one day I'm just going to be heading out from his house and be like, oh, cool, there's a shattered window. Or even worse than that, cool, there's a super dented body panel that needs to be fully replaced. Great. That's nice. That's... and if I parked at his house, I'd be further away, but I can't because I scraped the driveway. So it's a tough situation. So far, I've been okay. Thank you, golfers, for, I guess, knowing what you're doing. But if someone like me was ever out there, I mean, I'd probably hit my car. So I try not to think about it too much while I'm over there. Yesterday, waiting for a red light, I asked a homeless man with a sign that said, "Hungry, anything helps," if he wanted a freshly baked, warm, delicious bagel. At the time, he was super thankful and nice. And it felt great as I drove off. Today, the same intersection, something caught my eye. Is that a bagel? That's a bagel right there. Well, you know, we can just hope that maybe you gave him the bagel and he was like, oh, this is delicious, and ate it. And then somebody else gave him the bagel and he's like, all right, I'm tired of getting bagels. I've eaten a lot of food. Every 10 cars, they give me a bagel here. I've had too many bagels. What am I supposed to do? I can't even be bothered to find a trash can at this point. At least conceal what you've done Find the trash can. Yeah, I've heard stories of like people offering food and it sometimes just being like very much rejected with a lot of hostility. I'm just, oh, okay. I mean, your sentiment was nice though, trying to offer, but update. I ordered gummy vitamins on Amazon and I live in Arizona. I don't know what the context is to this. Okay, I'm gonna guess the context. You live in Arizona. Arizona gets very hot. You ordered some gummy vitamins, and they sat out front for a little bit. And now you've got gummy vitamin liquid. Just think, you could mold your gummy vitamins into like one giant gummy vitamin, and you could just take a bite of it every day. It seems like a great DIY project. It's honestly like, I would be surprised if we didn't see this on the DIY subreddit of them being like, do you want to take your gummy vitamins and turn it into a big gummy bear? Well, look at this mold. Melt your gummy vitamins, pour it into the mold. Look, you have a big gummy vitamins so that you can overdose on your vitamins when you eat it in one sitting. My most useful little kitchen knife went to a great drawer in the sky today after 18 years of stalwart service. Oh, that's so sad. You become attached to these things after using them for a while, but I guess over time, maybe the blade gets a little rusty from excessive exposure to water in the dishwasher and the sink and all that stuff. I bet there's a way to repair it. Come on, cue the DIY subreddit again. Just undo the handle, weld it together, put it back together, or just encase the whole thing in concrete, because that's what they would do on that subreddit. Someone managed to lose their new box of lost item trackers. AirTags, 4-pack. Oops. Yeah, what do you do at this point, Apple? Is there, you should be able to track the box on your phone. There should be a built-in AirTag, a little extra AirTag that's part of the cardboard that you can scan before you take it away, because what if you lose that? If you lose the AirTag itself, well, you're kind of out of luck at that point. I guess Apple designers are just like, bro, if they actually lose the AirTags before they're even able to like install it into whatever they bought it for, it's not our problem, okay? Gonna have to live with that edge case. Wow, apparently I understand neither physics nor tires. Oh God, is this gonna be a loose tire on the highway and it's just gonna, it's gonna be really bad. Oh boy, oh! Well, I was right, but that's even worse than I thought. Oh my God, freaking pole vaulting. Jeez. Yeah, no, I didn't. Usually it's like going into something. This is like the same direction, but the car is going faster than the wheel, and then, yeah, that's okay. Hopefully everyone was okay, but that's just, ooh, you don't expect that when you're driving down the road. Oh my God. Results from an allergy test. My body reacts to every type of local allergen. I've never taken an allergy test, and there's part of me that's like worried I respond like this. And so ignorance is bliss. I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna bother. Because what if I do look like that? And then I'm just gonna be like, I have to go ask for a lot of prescriptions now. Oh shoot, this sucks. I'll just not. I mean, I don't think so, because I don't live day-to-day life sniffling and having watery eyes and stuffy throat and what have you, but I don't know. I just always think if something can go wrong, it will. And anyway, hope you feel better. Is it funnier knowing that these are antidepressants? On the plus side, it's probably not something that ants would eat. So you lucked out there. Bro, I can only imagine if I like spilled a big pack of Tic Tacs or something like that, it would be the end. It would be the end. Because there's no way I'd find every single Tic Tac, or one would go into the stove or the refrigerator, and then I would just, it would be bad. There would be, within 12 hours, an ant colony all over the place, and there'd be nothing I can do because they'd keep coming back for that Tic Tac, or however many were left. Bro, I don't even remember if I said it in a video, but I said it on a live stream. I left a takeout bag after I was done with it because I didn't want to take it out to the dumpster immediately. I just left it overnight. It was fine. Good in the morning, like, I leave it for like 3 more hours. Normally I would have like taken it out. I come back and there is the biggest stream of ants I've ever seen in my house going to just the bag. There's no leak. There's nothing. I lift up the bag. There's like, it's not like sauce leaked out or anything. They're not in the bag. They're just around the bag. There is nothing to eat here. They've just whatever stupid ant got to the bag and then was like, there's something here, I'm gonna report it back to the colony. He is responsible for a mass demonetization of ants. And they didn't even get any food out of it because there was nothing leaking, there was nothing, they didn't get into the bag. It just, all for nothing, you stupid ant. Like, ants are so smart, but they're also, whoever that one was, really stupid. And I hope that he paid the price because he probably wasn't there when I did that mass demonetization. I hope they held him accountable in ant trial for falsely reporting food and getting everyone slain. And the top for the last month, I'm a solar roofer and we are required to wear gloves while we work. It's only May. I'm more surprised that you can work without having to wear long sleeves because my skin would be falling off if I was out in the sun for that long working on a roof. So I guess be thankful about that. But also, wouldn't you, like, you want to wear gloves when you're working with screws and nails and wood and splinters and stuff? It seems like it would be worse not to. Like, I'd take the tan lines so that I don't get a bunch of splinters and infections in my hand and stuff like that. But I don't know, maybe if you work in the industry and you get used to it, you're like, I don't need gloves anymore. My hands are tough as nails. Sorry about your tan lines. You can wear long sleeves, I guess. But yeah, then you get hot. It's rough. Anyway, thanks for watching the last month of Well That Sucks. Make sure to like if you liked and check out the playlist for more of the Well That Sucks subreddit, or you can just click up here for the last Well That Sucks video. You can click down here for the latest Mare music upload and make sure you're subbed. Hit the bell. Check out, it's not really anything to check out, but keep in mind upcoming quality content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.